Yo, my people, how na day now? How na day? How na day? How na day? How na day, my people? How na day? Like the video, guys. Like the video. Subscribe. Smash the like button. Smash the like button, guys. Guys, we're gonna discuss a lot today. Very, very important. We're gonna talk about Ruben Amorim to Manchester United. It's gonna be the new potential replacement for Eric Ten Hag. We're also gonna talk about the Ballon d'Or, and officially is confirmed. Rodri of Manchester City has officially won the 2024 Ballon d'Or. We're gonna talk about the pros and the cons. Was Vinicius Junior robbed and everything because there was a lot of media talk in terms of robbery and everything. We're gonna talk about it, but make sure you like the video. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, please. It's very important. Like the video, like the video, like the video, my people. Subscribe, my people. Let's go, let's go. Bismillah. Yo, my people, I wanna day now. Like the vid, guys. Like the vid. Subscribe. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Like the vid, guys. Like the vid. Like the vid. Like the vid. Like the vid. Subscribe. Smash the like button. Smash the like button, guys. Like that vid. Like the vid. We're gonna talk about Vinicius Junior and what talked about him being robbed and everything. We're also gonna talk about Rodri. Did he deserve the one to win the Ballon d'Or? Because I have a lot of conspiracy theory with that aspect. We're also going to talk about Ruben Amorim, someone I rate very, very, very highly. Everybody that knows me knows how much I rate Ruben Amorim. Fantastic coach, fantastic charisma, fantastic leadership. He has all the attributes for me to become one of the, if not the best manager. When we're talking about Xabi Alonso, we talked about Xabi Hernandez, we talked about Julian Nagelsmann. Ruben Amorim is a fantastic. That guy can actually coach. He just needs the support, and I believe United are getting one of the most sought out coach in world football in Ruben Amorim. He's a fantastic man. So now it's all about depends the player in the dispute that can they perform to the level you want them to perform. That's gonna be a serious conversation and to be had because of the squad. I look at the United squad. There's a little bit of pros and cons, but he is a fantastic man manager. When it comes to managing teams, coaching players, Amorim is a fantastic manager. We're gonna see different United in terms of mentality, in terms of leadership, in terms of owning and taking responsibility. Because this United team do not like to take responsibility. There's too much egos. We need the manager that has personality and that will demand the respect. So I think that will also work in his favor too. But surely, we'll talk about weather and everything too. So people in the chat, how you all doing today? I hope everybody's fine. Please like that damn video, guys. Like and subscribe, my people. Please help your boy. You also help the algorithm too. Make sure you like, press that freaking like button, guys. Press that like button, my people. Press that like button. So let me start with Amorim first, because a lot of people have been like, what kind of manager he is? Is it this? I'm gonna say it again. Ruben Amorim is a fantastic manager because when you look at the way he kind of carry himself as a manager, his charisma and everything, he has all the attributes for me to coach a top team and to make them successful for me because he has the attributes. Now that United have Dan Ashworth, Omar Barada, Joe Warlock, now they have the footballing people around him that will make him successful. But only fear with Amorim is sometimes it's very abrasive in terms of him speaking out. He does not have to speak out. It's like Jose. If things doesn't go well, Amorim will come out and speak. He will come out and speak. He will question the personality of the players, like Bruno, like Rashford, like Casemiro, like Ugarte, like so many of them. He will question them. That's kind of manager. He doesn't care. He will question them. Now, it now falls down to the ownership. Would they support Amorim or would they support the players? Amorim is the guy. If he doesn't like something, he's getting the fuck out. He's going. That's the manager he is. He doesn't like petty player. No. He's giving instruction. If you do not follow that instruction, you're out of the team. That's the kind of manager he is. Amorim is the kind of manager, very abrasive manager, it's very, very direct and easy. Very direct. So I think United, these United players, all of them did the reality check from Bruno Fernandes, the club captain, to Casemiro. All of them, they be manager that's gonna come in and look and tell you, you are shit. I need you to do better. That's the reason I'm calling you shit. Not calling you shit and the players take it in a different way. No. You call him shit because you want him to improve. That is how you improve players. That is what Amorim is. He's a fantastic manager. When I look for a manager, it was my first choice. I want Amorim. For example, yes, he played bad thing, but if you look at this United team, majority of the players are very versatile. But they can easily play back thing. So my only fear is everybody saying they want possession based. No, Amorim is not that guy. Amorim is a defense first before attack. It's gonna be the one that's gonna say, let's work on the defensive aspect of the game first before we can go on the attack. He is a very, very fantastic manager. United, kudos to you, kudos to Ineos. You are getting one of the sought out manager in world football in Ruben Amorim. Fantastic coach, fantastic man, very, very good manager, very good. People want to say, is he ready? For me, Amorim is ready. He is a manager who is not afraid to take decisions. He is very ready. We can only talk about is Nagelsmann ready, is Asabe also ready. But if you do not give a manager a chance, how do you know he's not ready? Amorim is, for me, is ready. He's ready to take the top job. He's ready, but is he ready to face the English media in terms of the United PR, the media stuff and everything? He has to face it. He has to do that because I think if you win, you can immediately get the pass over the fan base, over the what's called English media because you are winning. So they don't talk too much because you are winning. But if you don't win, it's gonna be so a little bit difficult because people are like, you're not winning. Why are you bringing this manager? But United, kudos to you, kudos to Ineos. Wow, you are getting a very top manager, man. I've talked a lot. New Hera, how you doing, brother? Is this Chris? Who is this?
My brother Abdullahi. What's going
How
on,
you
bro?
doing? I'm good. How
Listen,
you doing?
this is a new era. This is the start of something new at Man United. It's been very bad at Man United since Ferguson left. It's been terrible. So many managers have failed. We've had appointment after appointment, and all of them have failed. David
Yep.
Moyes, Louis Van Gaal, um, Jose Mourinho, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and now Eric Ten Hag have all failed. It now has to work, but there's a difference this time. We've changed what we've changed the structure of the club. We've got Omar Barad from Manchester City. We're changing the structure in the club. We're getting footballing people to make the footballing decisions. Before it was the Glazers making the decisions, and they're not footballing people, and this is why it failed. We were buying players just for commercial reasons, like Paul Pogba. There wasn't
Yeah.
a plan towards what we were doing. But now it looks like there's a plan. We've got footballing people upstairs that are making footballing decisions, and they chose this manager. So I have full trust in them that Amiron is the right man. And I hope this one works out because we've failed with so many and it's getting tiring. So hopefully this one this one works out. But I'm not gonna judge him on this season. This season is already a write off. We're 14th in the league. I'm not expecting much. Just don't get relegated. But if you don't get top four, top six, it's not a big issue. Just learn, get to know the team this season. Get to know the team. Plan out what you want to do for the future, and then next season we roll. That's that's the expectations, man. That's the expectations. I'm not expecting too much until next season.
So because people have this aesthetic of Ruben Amorim like bad thing, and I keep telling people when Chelsea start Pochettino, Amorim was the guy I wanted because I look at the way the Chelsea structure is being structured. I'm like, this is the man that can, in terms of his personality, the way he carries himself, he is a fantastic manager. But I think United fans need to understand something here. You need to be calm and patient when it comes to a manager like this. You need a massive support because Amorim is not a guy who is going to be raveling in pressure. No, he's not a pressure man. He is a very direct and blunt man. He will speak to the players. He will tell them, if you're not good enough, I'm going to put on the bench. Whatever your name is, if you're Bruno Fernandes, if you're Marcus Rashford, if you're Eriksen, Casemiro, if you are not good enough, even Lisandro Martinez, if you're not good enough, you're going to be on the bench. This man would prefer to play a youth academic ahead of a senior player if he don't do what he wants. That's how good of a player he is because he doesn't like players lazy who doesn't follow instruction. He does not like this. He's gonna put them on the bench. That's kind of manager he is. So United are getting a very good manager, but the problem is the fan base because of the attachment they have to some player like Bruno, Casemiro. If one of their players is being put on the bench or is being sold, now there's gonna be a dysfunction in terms of a disarray in the team. Can the new ownership now calm that a little bit of storm down and tell the fans we ride and die by this manager, whether you like it or not. We finish 17th, we finish 16th, we finish 10th, we finish 13th. He's freaking going nowhere. He's here for a long time. So start crying now or you back the manager. So what do you think in that aspect?
For me, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know too. Before we hired him, I didn't know too much. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't do too much research on what he's done at Sporting Lisbon.
He won the league with them
since
last. He
then,
won back-to-back league, the Portuguese league
yeah,
ahead
but
of Benfica.
yeah, since we were linked to him, I have done a little bit more research and what he's done. I know he's undefeated this season. I know, like you said, he went back to back, and before he joined Sporting, haven't won the league in a very long time. So I'm not gonna judge too much on the tactics. I know you touched on the how he's gonna handle the players, how
Yes.
um how he carries himself and the tactics, but I can't talk too much on that because I haven't done too much. I need to wait and see. Let's see what he's all about. But I'm putting trust in the club because, like I said earlier, there's a difference now. It's not like the other appointments where the Glazers were making the decisions. We have footballing people making the decisions. We've hired new people in the club, so I'm trusting them. This is their first appointment, so the new era begins. The new era begins. The Ineos era begins. This is the first manager that Ineos have appointed, so this is where they're really going to be judged. You know?
Because everybody said because every ownership that buy clubs always want their man. You know that like they want their man, someone that can be there for a very long time. And I think Amarin is the guy that they kind of maybe they wanted for a very long time, but maybe because he didn't give them these years that they wanted here, they was like, okay, let's keep Ten Hag, let's give him time to turn around the performance and everything. But it didn't work out. That was when they put Amorim. But this is what I'm going to tell Amorim for me. He's young, yes. But if he starts losing matches, United fans need to calm down with this guy. Because this squad for me right now need a lot of rebuild. It need a lot of rebuild because these players need maybe some of them need selling, maybe like the big names like Casemiro, like Bruno. Some of them like you have to sell them to buy new players that fit into where the manager wants because majority of them are not good enough in terms of the way Amorim wants to play. They need to be sold. So that's what I'm saying in terms of the attachment to the player. The fan base need to understand something. It is a new era. Whether you like it or not, it is a new era. You have to embrace the new era for you to work. Whether you like it or not, it is a new era. So whether people like it, they want to start saying, it is a new era where you have to embrace. Whether you like it or not, it's a new era. So people need to stop breaking this copium and realize there is a new manager in, a new philosophy, a new idea. People need to back it and let's see. If I don't judge it because Chelsea, another fan base sometimes are very, very toxic when it comes to their players' attachment. Your take on that in terms of the players' attachment, do you think it might be like a little bit detriment in terms of what they want and what the manager wants and what the club wants?
Listen, I hope this time the club has changed because for a long time it was the players with the power. If you look at when Jose Mourinho
Yeah.
was at the club. They didn't get rid of. Jose wanted to get rid of Paul Pogba. If you
Yeah.
remember, he wanted to get rid of Anthony Martial, but the club said no. The club said no. They went with the players. The players were the ones who had the power. So hopefully this time the manager has the power. And in terms of player attachments, I hope there's no biases from Amiron. As because with Ten Hag, I saw a lot. I saw a lot of bias towards certain players. Like for example, Anthony. Anthony, there was a lot of bias, and he didn't like Ahmed Diallo. Ahmed Diallo didn't get enough chances. He didn't get the chances that Anthony got. Anthony got chance after chance, but Diallo, I don't know what the issue Ten Hag had with him, but he didn't like him. Bruno Fernandes, he never gets dropped. I don't know what it was. No matter what Bruno does, and no matter how bad Bruno plays, he doesn't get dropped. Marcus Rashford never gets dropped. So I hope um the new manager, he doesn't have this biasness towards certain players, and he's ruthless. He drops them if they're not performing, because you can't be doing this, man. I hope he doesn't have this player bias, man. I
For
hope
people
he
that doesn't
doesn't.
know, for people that doesn't know Amorim, I've said it from day one. It's my pick when we start Mauricio Pochettino. Amorim is like, this is how I call Amorim. It's like pick Ose when Ose was very young. When Ose was in FC Porto, slash the Ose Chelsea 04, 03, 04, 04, 05. Ruthless, direct. That's kind of manager he is. And I've been saying it from day one. This United squad for me they need beating, like put them in one single room and start beating all of them from goalkeeper to the attack. They need serious beating. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is they need an heart to heart conversation, not just pampering them. Face them and talk to them. You are shit. Why am I shit? Because I'm not doing what I want. Or if players don't perform to the level you want them to perform, put him on the bench. I've seen manager make some very strong decision making in terms of their big players always on the bench and they're gonna bring them. Why? You're gonna tell the media he's not doing what I want him to do. That was the reason I put him on the bench. Nothing, no tactics. He doesn't do what I so that tells me the manager is telling you he's not doing what I want him to do. He wants the player to improve. That is my problem with Fernandes too. He's been playing a lot of matches. There's some matches where Fernandes just take up the places. And I'm like, you are the club captain. What the heck is going on with you? So I think the Nike is a little bit afraid to drop player like Bruno Fernandes, maybe like Rashford and Co. because they are earning big money. Is that the difference between him and Amaron? Amaron will drop you. Amaron does not care about your money. He cares about results. Because if the result doesn't go well, it's gonna get sacked. So Amaron will tell the players, I don't care about your personality or the big money you bring, but I'm caring about the result. And if you don't give me what I want, I'm putting you on the bench. I don't care. And that is what United needs. And right now, this is a manager, someone that have the personality, the charisma, the leadership, the attitude of saying no. We die here. We die here. So you are getting one of the top notch coach informing world football in terms of the way a coaching system, and he put himself into the media. My only fear is he's a bacteria man. He's very flexible and adaptable, but this man is very stubborn in the back thing. It's like Conte, who is very stubborn in the back thing. He will not change. But Amorim is very kind of flexible and adaptable when it comes to switching up the play. But on the long run, it will not switch from the back thing. He will stick with it. So that's my
Mm.
own take in terms of that. He's a back thing man. He will not see when you play like a team like Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool. He might start to back take a little bit and switch to a back four, but he is very adaptable in some moves when sometimes he might go with the back four. But this
Yeah,
man
but
is a back
I'm
take
fine
man. He
with
will not
that
change.
because with the defense, you need chemistry with the defense. They need to know each other. They need to know when they're gonna push up, how they're gonna keep their line. The goalkeeper as well. He needs chemistry with the defenders. So that's good. But with the attackers, you don't really need. I don't think the chemistry is as important with the attackers. I think you could switch it up a bit more. So that's calm
Yeah.
if he's stubborn. I think you can
Yes.
switch it up with the attackers. They don't need as much. They don't need to know each
MK,
other as much.
Ruben Amorim is going to be the new manager of Manchester United. How you feeling, brother?
First things first, let me shout out the panel. Abdullahi,
How
um,
you doing, brother?
yeah, new era. I
Big
probably
up.
that's probably Itis. He doesn't remember me, which doesn't make sense, but that's neither here nor there. Um, yeah. Amarim, Amarim, we'll see what he's saying in it. Don't know anything about the guy. All I know is he beat Arteta, right,
No,
in the
no,
Europa
this
League.
brother
So
is a very good manager. When I
yeah, yeah,
see,
yeah.
I don't know come out and get manager. This man is very when it comes to good, actually coaching a team. This man is good. I'm not joking. He's
They were
very
saying the
very
same
good.
they were saying the same thing about ETH though. They were saying the same thing about Ethereum.
No,
So I'm just
no.
confused.
The difference between Ten Hag and Amorim is how see Ten Hag doesn't take some good decision, which I expected him to do. Amorim will do it. Players like Bruno, Rashford, Casemiro, Ghana, he will put them on. Amorim will decide to go and play youth players in Fernandez position.
Oh,
Tell
here we
Fernandez,
go.
you are the club
I'm sure.
captain, but you are not doing well. I'm
Listen,
gonna put you on the
listen,
bench.
listen, listen. I get everything you're saying, but here's what I'm like. Here's what I keep on telling you. Here's what I keep on telling you. You're paying Bruno. You've just given Bruno a new contract, right?
Yes.
Rashford is midway through his deal. So let's be real
Yeah.
now. These guys are gonna. These part of his job description is how are you gonna best. How are you going to get the best out of these guys?
Yeah.
Maybe actually, maybe because maybe they're like, you know what, we're gonna start afresh. I don't think that's the case, but they could be like, you know what, we're gonna start afresh. We're done. So Rashford, um, Rashford, because Bruno is a new deal, so I don't think they could pivot off that. But Rashford at least, and some other guys, yo, thank you for your service, but it's time to go. You know,
Yeah.
so we'll see what United's saying. Am I scared of them? No.
No.
I do think we're gonna
Should
lose
be.
though. I do think we're all right. I do think we're gonna lose though. This weekend, I do think we're gonna
I don't
lose
think we'll
though.
lose, but
Yeah,
we'll get it. Don't
we're
worry.
losing
We'll
that
get to the
game.
play.
We're nah, nah, we're
Don't
losing that.
worry.
I was lying. We're losing that game, bro. We're losing.
Don't worry.
Abdullah,
We'll
you're
get. I don't know
losing.
why you are.
Is it
Listen to
right? Is it
NK. You're
right?
losing. You're
I
losing.
I don't have an issue with that. We're losing. We have to charge
I'll
them,
zip my mouth. No
you
problem.
know.
When
But
we get there, I will give you my prediction, but not yet. I already know what I want
you
to say
know,
in terms of that on Friday.
eye test. I know you're happy and that United are back. You know, finally,
Of
what a
course.
team! What a
NK,
club!
we needed United to be back because I'm tired of Arsenal fans shouting towards the
Yeah,
process, but they'll
man.
be like 5 years, no trophies.
Especially
I'm sorry.
especially
I'm
because
sorry.
Itis lives in Northwest, so of course he's hearing the Arsenal fans and that, and it's not nice, bro.
It's
Not nice.
Nana, it's very, very annoying when I hear towards the process and every no, it's annoying. 5 years towards the process, no Premier League title for me. Excuse me? Not
No,
just one Premier League,
that's
just one. Arsenal had the chances to win the league. They brought to that league twice. They can F off, man. Excuse me?
I wouldn't say the second
Twice.
time was a, I wouldn't say the second time's a ball though. I wouldn't
But
say
what
the
of the
second
first
time's a
one?
ball. Let's be the first one's most definitely the definition of a bottle. Yeah, the first one
Yeah, they were top for a long time, wasn't they?
the first one is the definition of a ball. But the second one, come on, let's be fair now. Let's be fair. Have you spoken about the Ballon d'Or?
We'll get it.
Well, that's a pacey one.
I have so many stuff to talk
People
about
make
that.
me
So many.
sick, you know. People really make me sick. I'm not
See,
gonna
I
joke.
have so many to talk about that. I have so many conversations to have about that. But
I think we
because
should
I text
talk about
because
that.
don't worry because I text because with this is I said the same thing with my club
You
also
say
too.
new era, this hour.
Yes, hold on. This is what I said about other fans too. I said the same thing to as a Chelsea fan base
Oh, here
speaking
we
also
go.
too. I said when you have a structure, when you have a structures in place and you have the manager who can work with the structure, it will work very well. But people misunderstand something in terms of United now. This United sport for me need a total rebuild, a total overhaul for you to actually see what Amorim wants to do. Because if you're gonna be relying on Maguire, Casemiro, Dalot and co, you're gonna get beaten by teams you don't even need. Regardless of the manager for me, because this team lack mentality. They lack mentality. Their lot against West Ham was 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper and they ballooned the ball out. That is not a manager
That
problem.
was
That
sick.
is the
Nah,
player's
but
problem.
he got Eric Ten Hag sacked though. He
No,
got
no,
Eric
no,
Ten
no.
Hag
The
sacked.
problem
I
is,
don't know what he's
oh,
doing.
Nana, we know this.
He got
Every
him
player
sacked.
does it a lot. Every player does that a lot. That one doesn't surprise me. Players do that a lot.
No,
But
you
for you
can't
to be
miss
one
that.
on no, for you to be
You're
one on one with the
professional.
goalkeeper
No, but
and you balloon the
Abdullah, you're
ball, that
professional.
is a mentality problem. For
You're
me,
professional,
that's a
Abdullah.
mentality problem. Hmm?
You're a professional. You can't miss that. Like you can't tell me.
I
You
know
can't
that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Because that's not
That's crazy.
that's not a ten I guess on the players. That's what I'm saying. A manager like Almond, I know sometimes it might be a little bit strict with his measure, the kind of way he kind of does stuff, but that kind of manager he is for me. It's someone I rate very, very highly. Almond is someone I rate highly because I know how good of a
Is he
manager
better than
he is.
Maresca? Is he better than Maresca?
Yes.
Oh,
I would take him slightly. I
no.
will take him slightly ahead because it's one stop. Yes, it's one stop and it's proving it for me. Nana, for a team like Sporting Lisbon to go above Benfica and win title back to back, Benfica dominate Portugal's league. You know how many years they dominated that league? But for a manager to come in and go above Benfica, that I'm gonna give him because Benfica is a very good team. They've been dominating Benfica and Porto. But for
So
how
what? You said
many?
he's better than Maresca?
Yeah, for me, I'll take my head slightly better than just not too much, but slightly ahead a little bit.
Okay,
Not too much,
okay. At
but
least
a
you're being
little bit.
honest. No, you're being honest. I can respect that.
I'm not joking. I'm not capping. I'm
Yeah.
not. I rate Amorim very, very, very highly. I rate this man very, very highly. He's a top coach.
So what? I would lie. You're scared. You're scared a bit about United.
I'm
You're
not scared,
of
but
that.
I'm happy for United because finally they have a top coach.
Yeah. Oh wow.
They have a top coach.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sick and tired of Arsenal fans shouting, trust the process. It get my head, it get me annoyed. Trust process,
Wow.
you cannot give me a Premier League title in those trust process in those years. It doesn't make
No,
any sense.
but I would lie. Here's the thing. United are now part of the process. They've now started their process.
Trust the process.
Yeah, they've
Trust the
now
process.
started
That's it.
this. I would like if they got to show that's something where I'm like, oh, okay, these. Oh, I'm not gonna say it because you might get demonetized. But these brothers
No comments.
are trying to win. These brothers are trying to win.
But
But
to go for Amorim for me, he's a top coach. I'm not capping. He's a top coach.
he was gonna go
He's
to
a
West
top
Ham in the
coach.
summer, isn't it? He was gonna go to West Ham in the
Yes,
summer.
but my only fear with
Great coach,
Amorim is, this is my only fear before I go to the other guys to speak, because I want I test say about it. My only fear with Amorim is, as a young coach coming to the Premier League, there's the English media and everything. I don't doubt his personality. That one is not an issue for me. My only fear is the United fan base. They are very, very toxic because they have a certain attachment to some players where if the managers the time they just put them on the bench and the manager keep losing, you're gonna go up the manager. Not looking at it that why is he putting this person in? Is it good enough for the way the manager wants to play? Or there is a reason the manager is putting them on the bench. Like for example, Casemiro, Bruno, Rashford. Somebody may come in and say, I'm not going to play you in this situation, The reason I'm not doing it is this reason and this reason. You are part of my club, but this is the reason I'm not playing you. United fans need to just support him and back him because Indes has made those decisions to bring him in. You have to because if you're going to be just because a second hag now, you lose like 2-3 matches now. Oh, I want Amorim out. No, you don't do that. No. You don't. You cannot be successful that way because the ownership brought a new manager in that have a different ideology in terms of the way he wants to play football. It's a difference.
I agree. The Man United fans are ruthless, but the club, Man United, they need to ignore that. They need because there's gonna be a lot of pressure if he doesn't perform straight away, if he doesn't start winning games. There's gonna be a lot of pressure from the Man United fans, but the club need to ignore that, and because they chose him for the project. They chose him to be the new man, to lead the new era. So if you really believe in him, ignore the noise outside. And if he is losing, ignore the noise. Let him build. Let him do his thing, and hopefully we'll reap the rewards like Jurgen Klopp. A lot of Liverpool fans early on, they were saying Klopp out. if you remember, a lot of Liverpool fans are saying
Mm-hmm.
Klopp out, but the club ignored the noise
But you know the difference
and they
because
trusted him.
I think yes, Klopp is more experienced when he went to Dortmund. I know he won the Bundesliga twice ahead of Bayern Munich, but it was more a little bit of more experience in that aspect. Amorim is 39 years of age. He's young. He's 39. He's young, and he has a philosophy. And I said, people, it's a back thing, but his back thing is very flexible and adaptable. Where sometimes it might switch to a back four, but his definite formation is a back three formation. And in other players, we brought in a very good team where all of them can interchange between them, very very versatile, where they can easily just kind of find a way to put the team together and play in a different position. But my own, that's what I've been saying. My fear is the fan base, because if you get to a stage where you're going to lose matches and the fan base will have to have a go at Amarin or look at it, okay, this person is not good enough. We sold him. We have the same problem in Chelsea. Enzo Fernandez. I cannot back Fernandez because I know how good Fernandez is. But my problem is I cannot back you, Fernandez, when you're putting in stinkers.
Oh, you switched up on him. Wow.
No, when you're putting in stinkers, I have back Fernandez a lot. But when he's putting these stinkers upon stinkers, now I'm like, my goodness, I'm backing you, but you're not backing yourself, my brother. I'm sorry, you're not backing yourself. I'm a big fan of Enzo Fernandez, but when the manager has put him on the bench twice back to back in a row, that tells me something. The manager decided to put him on the bench twice in a row. In a very match we need to win. Put him on the bench twice. Liverpool and Newcastle. That tells me something.
But Cucurella's been on the bench twice. That doesn't really
For me,
like.
we know Cucurella is gonna start. Whether we like it, is a definite starter. But for Fernandez, you gotta start ahead of Lavia Caicedo, which cannot be bench. So the same thing boils down to United too. Certain players in that team, like Casemiro, like Bruno Fernandes, like Rashford, especially Bruno, that brother did the sabbatical. I'm not joking. That brother did the sabbatical. Maybe 6 months, 2 months. That brother did the real sabbatical. He's been playing so much match. Maybe he needs to be on the bench and be coming on 20 minutes to go, 17 minutes to go, 15 minutes to go to impact game. Because sometimes it's kind of annoying because he's a quality player, but sometimes Fernandez annoys you sometimes. When, why are you doing this? You are the club captain. Why are you behaving this way? What the heck is going on with you? What's wrong?
100. Let's let the new guy talk.
King Black, how you doing, brother? Long time no see. This man just take a sabbatical. Welcome back, brother. Welcome back. Don't worry. I don't have my sound effect now, but I'll bring my sound effect on the next thing. Don't worry. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're back. We don't come back.
Thank you. I hail everyone.
How you doing, brother?
I was surprised.
We don't
Surprised
come
to see
back.
people here. I greet everybody. I greet everybody.
The old guys are coming back. Don't worry.
NK. Oh my God.
King Black, we'll be now moving to Manchester United.
It's a fantastic one, no? At least.
I know you rate him very high. I know you rate him very well. You rate him very highly.
I don't know what happened. See, long time, nobody can tell. You understand? But I think in a short time, this is a problem. Premier League is going to be very, very competitive.
Yes, and I like it like that. I like it like that. Let it be competitive. I like it too.
It'll be too competitive, man. You know, there's no time for building anymore. Once you drop form, you might never get that point back. You know, so
yeah, it's true.
It's a good thing. It's actually good for Man U. I actually think the team they have is kind of suited for. Maybe they already pre-planned this guy, this Amorim guy. I think they already pre-planned it before they signed the league. Before they signed Lenny
Ugarte, Manuel Ugarte too. Ugarte plays on that. Amorim before.
Even Zegzi. I think they have pre-planned their squads. I think they have pre-planned. So maybe it will work long time. Maybe they'll start winning games. No one can tell, but like short term, I think they are good. I think they might be in safe hands. You know, I don't know. Let's see what happens. I don't know if the speculations are right. Maybe
it is right. Yes, it's here we go. It's gonna be official this week. Wow. It'll be done this week. Right. Yes, it's gonna be done this week.
Wow. Even this Amorim, man, is shower for clubs. How can you How can you just leave the club you're managing in between the season like that, like Graham Potter?
Yeah, just dip,
So
man. Literally just cut.
yeah, you just dip
Because
like that,
this
like
is a once
bro.
in a lifetime opportunity. This is Man United.
Yeah.
You have
He
to.
was gonna go
You
to
can't.
West Ham,
You
brother.
can't
He was
let
gonna
that
go to West Ham.
opportunity slide.
He was gonna go to
No,
West
there's
Ham.
Oh,
no.
West Ham.
I'm not.
Come on,
Just
man.
saying. Just
I'm
saying.
not. No, West Ham were going to give him money anyway. So
Yeah.
you see how Crystal Palace are playing. Look at Nottingham Forest. I mean, these teams, man. If you
It's
mess
too
up,
tough, man. It's
even
too tough.
even Man City, they're struggling like right now. Like, bro,
Mhm.
any little dip, you can be out of top four, out of the title race or something, very
Mhm.
easily. So it's a good thing. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens if he'll be able to control the dressing room. People like Casemiro, I think
Mhm.
Amorim is going to get rid of. I think he's going to get rid
Oh
of.
my God! It will
Uh,
get rid of. See, Kim Black. It will get rid of the favor. Like, see, this is where I'm
Why are
on
you
high
guys
text here
acting like he's gonna do
because
that?
I'm on high text on this one in terms of United fan base. They are very toxic. They have favor right. There's favoritism and the players
So
attachment.
do we. So do we. So do we.
I'm in Chelsea too, yes, but
Yeah.
I'm only will do something where maybe stop other
Abdullah,
managers doesn't
what type
like
of
Ten Hag doesn't have the chance to do. Someone
what
like Bruno,
microphone are you using?
Casemiro, and co.
Abdullah,
Hmm?
what
Go ahead.
microphone are you using?
What's going on? Can you hear me?
What
I
microphone
can
are
hear
you
you.
using?
I'm using like what's the name? I just bought it like last week. Last week, yes.
Is it like wow? Because
It's
this
like
is
what's the name of this microphone? Hold on.
What?
so
Whoa,
so.
what?
I
What?
have
First
thrown the
things
paper
first.
away, man. I've thrown the receipt away.
First things first. Copyright. Second thing. Whoa, is it that time of the day?
Relax.
Oh,
First things
bro.
first. Copyright. Second thing. Is it that time of the
No, no,
evening?
I've
Wow.
I've
Relax.
stepped away from. I've stepped away from there. I've stepped away
God
from there. I had to
damn.
go inside. I had to go inside.
Relax.
Yeah, it's the time of the day anyway. I'm not sure how this platform works, but
Yeah, because you know
it
it's my
looks
first time
fun.
using it though. StreamYard wants to finish me. StreamYard wants to just finish me. I'm like, I'm done with you people, man. They want to finish me. I even prefer this one much better than StreamYard though.
Mm.
I prefer it
So
more than
on
StreamYard.
United
Mm-hmm.
though, I think it's a good thing for. But what's crazy is why do they have to wait until a few days before playing Chelsea? Have they foreseen something terrible that they had to dip? They didn't dip all along. They didn't dip. They didn't say, okay, we're gonna get the new a new gaffer until now. Like why now? Why does it take? Why did it take like West Ham loss for them to say, oh, we're gonna get a new coach now? Like what's wrong with these guys?
Guys,
And this and we have not
Dalot
beaten
knew what he
we
was
have not beat
doing
we
when
have
he
not
missed that
beaten this
chance.
guy. We have not beaten this guy since 2011 at Old Trafford. Like
Yep.
it's been forever.
Oh, sorry.
I think Edin Hazard or something. It was the last time we won this guys, and all of a
2011.
sudden, I think they might. I think they might get one. They might get one of one on us, man. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared of that game now. Now I'm
You
scared
guys
of that
relax. I
game.
don't know why you guys asking. You guys just relax, man.
No, they
Relax.
are going to. They are going to shit house a win, man. They will shit house
See,
a win.
see,
De-
see. I
defend for
don't
their
see.
lives. Uh,
See,
if we
they
concede,
can
we
do
are
whatever.
finished in that game.
See. I can tell you one thing. If we concede, this Chelsea team give me more even confidence than the Pochettino Chelsea team.
This
I don't
guy,
worry about it.
see,
When we concede, I know we'll
Amor,
score. I know we'll score.
Abdullah, Amorim is a defensive minded player. You see all these
I know. That's what
attackers
I
at Man
said.
United.
If you hear my
They,
intro, what I said in my intro, I said it's defensive first before attack. I know.
I
That's what
think
the
it's
manager
the first
is.
signing. The first signing is going to make is going to be a centre back. He's going to be a centre back. All of this delete and he's going to get his centre back. I think it might be that African guy.
Maybe
That's what.
Ignacio or Diamande,
No,
maybe
no.
someone like that.
Yeah, I think it might be Diomande or something, something
Yeah,
like
someone
that.
like Ignacio or Diamande.
That's what it's
But
going to be.
it's a
But
top
I don't
coach.
know.
It's someone I read. It's a top coach. Someone I rate
But
very highly. Very very good coach.
the reason why I do not like the appointment at United is because he's a very hard to beat guy. I remember when his team played
Mm-hmm.
Arsenal with a very young
Arsenal.
Sporting Lisbon team.
Oh my goodness, when they
Then
came to
and
Emirates.
Arsenal,
Ah,
yeah, they came to Emirates. Both legs. Arsenal could not
And Kim,
win.
I said
Could not get
that
a
was
win.
that was the best game of Manuel Ugarte. That day, that guy won that midfield. I'm like, hold on here, child. He won that midfield. Like they were pressing, running, controlling. Arsenal were suffering. I'm like, what? At the Emirates Stadium? He's a top coach. He's a very top coach. One of the upcoming coach. But because when we talk about Xabi Hernandez, Xabi Alonso, Julian Nagelsmann and co, we have to
Don't
put in
worry.
Amorim
Don't
in this
worry.
caliber too.
Maresca will teach them lesson. Then calm down. No worry.
I
All
trust
in
my
all,
manager more.
good for Man United.
Very good, very good. Abdul,
Good for Man United.
Ruben Amorim
But
to Manchester United.
something,
It's official
it's
this week.
something that you would have taken out more him now. You want to play five at the back, five defenders at
No,
the
no,
back.
no. Nana asked
No
me,
issue.
is he better coach than Amorim? I
Say you would have
said,
taken out more.
slightly yes. Yes, for me, I will pick Amorim. Yes, I will pick Amorim. But Abdul, your take on Amorim
Well,
to
fair enough.
Manchester
Let's
United?
see. Let's watch out.
Abdul, go ahead. Talk your talk.
Yeah, big up, man. What's going on?
Good, good, good.
Can you hear me, guys?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh,
Ruben
it's
Amorim to Manchester
7.
United.
Abdul, it's 7. It's
Hey,
not
how
that
you
kind
doing,
of
brother?
percentage.
Sahid Islam, how you doing, brother?
NK, what you saying, man?
It's 7. Abdul. It's 7. Why are you? Your tone is soft.
Man,
This guy
Abdul,
sounds like he smoked 1,000 cigarettes. What's wrong with your
Abdul
throat,
doesn't
bro?
smoke. He doesn't smoke. Abdul doesn't. I can vouch on that. He doesn't smoke. Well, Abdul can see. I test when it comes to coffee, cappuccino, you can call on Abdul on that. It doesn't. No. Coffee and cappuccino.
let me let me
He
give
needs to
you.
he needs to clear his throat,
See,
man.
I test
No,
Abdul.
this
Abdul
is
finish it because now,
this is Abdul.
whenever things, especially the what match I was watching one match. It was the no. What's my this? It was this year.
I
There was
test
one match I was
Abdul, man.
watching. I was pissed off, and I had to go into the kitchen just make my wife just make me coffee, and I just slept off. I was mad. It was the Liverpool match. Is it the Liverpool match? There was one not Nottingham Forest. Sorry, Nottingham Forest match. When we were missing chance upon chance, I was angry. I was mad. I'm like, what the heck is this? Ukuku missed. Felix missed. I'm like, why? That day I could not stand that. I was just angry. I want to just make a coffee and just sleep.
What?
Abdul finished it because Abdul is a coffee man.
It's not serious, Abdul, man.
Let me give you guys. King Black, big up, man. What's up, man? Long time. Let me give you guys one short story, right?
Okay, Abdul, I
Them
greet
days when I
you.
was very. I salute, man. How you doing?
I do. Bless up.
Yeah. So let me give you one story.
NK,
Right?
what's
So when I was like,
wrong with NK?
No, don't worry. Sorry, Abdul. Go ahead.
when I was a kid, okay, um,
What?
Excuse me?
Bro,
Abdul,
you
what's
cut
going on
out.
with your mic?
I
You're
say
back.
repeat that again. Repeat that again.
I said when I was growing up as a kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
We were having these end of year activities. So they wanted a music group. So,
Mm.
but the teacher was a bit kind of like fluffy kind of teacher. So he said like he asked the girls. He says there was like maybe like 10 of them or so. He was like get
Bomber class.
other 10 kids who other 10 boys who could sing, and then you form like a group so that we can practice and do the farewell song. The farewell song is like the song we have at the end of the year, in school then. So you go, you keep going for like singing practice. So the first person on the list was me. So all the kids like,
Mm.
oh, we want this guy to be in the group. Oh, the first person they picked was me. Okay. And then the next person they picked was another guy. And then they picked a few guys, right? And then the teacher called me. He's like, why do all the girls like you? I was like, I don't know. So practically the consensus by all the chicks then was like they want me in this um what would they call it? I can't remember. Music group. or something. They want me in the group anyway to sing the farewell song. So then we started going for like every day you have to go for like singing practice with our music teacher. So the music teacher said like you have to sing very well. If you guys don't sing very well, I'll send you back to class. Okay. So, but nobody wanted to go back to class because then you go back to class and you start doing classwork. You wanted to be like practicing
Mm,
in the
mm,
music class.
mm.
So
Mm.
the teacher keeps walking around anytime we're singing. They're like, inspecting all of us how we're singing. Okay, rise your tone, da, 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 bring down the tone, da, 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 da. And then keeps wondering. And then he went to the front at one day. He went to the front. It's like there's somebody with a deep voice amongst you.
Mm.
And that person, I will have to remove that person, that kid. I will have to remove that person because you're going to spoil the song for us. We cannot have somebody doing with a deep voice in the chorus. I was like, okay, I knew it was me. Okay,
Bro, don't give up, man.
so
You got a good voice.
so anytime we keep singing, anytime we start
Fight for
singing,
that.
the music class, the music teacher will be walking
Oh,
slowly across everybody just to pick on who has that deep voice. Because I knew it was me. Anytime it got to my when it comes close to where I was standing, I just make my voice thin. So it could be like amazing grace, amazing grace.
Bumbaclaw.
So anytime he gets
You
close to
just broke
me,
my
oh
windows, bro.
my god.
anytime he gets close to me, I'll just tune my voice.
Oh my god.
Amazing grace,
Oh my god.
Let's move to football. This one, I don't think.
Yo, my screen's cracked, bro. What are you doing?
Oh my
That's how
god.
that's how
Abdul
I
is the
made.
impossible man. Is the
That's why
impossible
I
man. Go
made
ahead.
the
Abdul's not
farewell
real,
song.
man.
Is
Abdul's
the
not real, man.
Abdul? Let's go back to football. Ruben Amorim to United. Your take.
Where's Chimere? He's not here. Okay.
He's
He's
not.
coming. I already sent him the. I sent him the link already. I sent him the link already. If you are listening to Chimere, I
He
DM you the
said,
link,
"Where's
brother. I
Because
DM you the link.
the guy was I just made a simple joke. The guy started abusing me and
Yeah,
insulting me
he wasn't happy
yesterday.
yesterday, man. He wasn't happy yesterday.
Okay. So I wanted to find out like how does he now feel? I'm sure he's over the moon now. Okay. See, this is what we've been saying to big clubs. If it's not working, shred this thing into pieces and rebuild immediately. That's what they just got done with the coach. This thing's not working within 24 hours. Get rid of him. Get a new one into the club. Okay. I have not heard a sad United fan today.
Nope.
Since
All
the
of
season
them are
began.
jubilation and happiness.
All
He's
of
an
them
happy
are
United fan.
jubilating. I said, now
They,
you know what
they needed it.
now
They
you
needed it.
know,
They needed it. They needed it.
now they know what we are feeling.
Yeah.
Because our team wasn't working. We just disbanded the whole team and construct a new one.
Yeah.
That's why Chelsea fans are buzzing now.
Yep.
You
Mm.
can't wait around for all these things. If you don't have the resources, it's different. If you have the resources, what's the point of like moving all this slow, doing it slowly? Why?
Mm.
You have all the resources, get it done.
Get it done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
simple.
Very simple.
You know what I mean? They've all been jubilating, all been smiling, all been. I was like, oh, there you go. You know. So, but what I would say is, okay, the, this is the same feeling they had when they hired Ten Hag.
Yep.
Is Ten Hag was this classical, high profile, scientific, new approach, new modern coach. Okay, so let them not over jubilate.
Can I be
When
a
this,
David advocate here? To sorry to cut you short. Can I be a David
yeah,
advocate a little bit here? Yes, I know Eric and had hired the Johan couple. That I know that Harmaron is a this brother is a good coach. The difference between him and Ten Hag is when I look at Ten Hag, his team is the regime united in terms of the way his philosophy and everything, how he kind of carry himself out a little bit. I think it's more it's like a leeway manager, one that's like a little bit leeway.
How many seasons has he coached Sporting?
I think is it 3 or 4 seasons now?
Three
He won
seasons.
the league twice back to back already. So I
How many
think
times has he won the
2000
league?
guys correct me. It's back to back.
No,
He's
no,
gonna
no.
win it.
You're
If he
you're
stay
the
this
guy
year,
that
he's gonna
loves
win it
him.
three
You're the
times.
guy that loves him. We don't know. You're the guy
Yes,
that loves him.
so I think he's been here for 3 to 4 years now. Maybe 3 to 4 years, if I'm not mistaken. He won the league back. He won the last season and upper season back to back already.
Oh, okay, but I know he missed one season where he didn't win it.
Yes, that was his first full season when he moved from Benfica,
No, no,
from Sporting Braga. When he
Yeah,
moved from
he's been
Braga,
there. He's been there. This is gonna be
I
his.
think he's been there for 5 years now.
This is
Sorry,
his
5
fifth.
years
This is his
already.
fifth season. This is his
This is
fifth
the
season.
fifth season, Abdul.
Okay,
So
and
the
it's
fifth
only
season it's already won 2 domestic titles already. It's already won back to back trophies already.
hold
I
on,
don't know if
Abdullah.
it's back to back or. I don't
It's
know if
back to
it's back
back,
to back.
yes. Last season and the upper season, he won it back to back.
Hold on, Abdullah. He's been there for like 4 or 5 seasons.
The 5 season, five. This is his fifth
He's,
season.
hold on,
He
hold on.
hasn't won it back to back. Oh, he hasn't won it back to back.
I
Yeah,
think
I
it
think
is.
No, we're
this.
gonna run with the narrative. He won back to back.
No, we're not. We're not. We're
Yes,
gonna
we
tell
are.
the
Yes,
truth.
we are.
We're going to
I
tell the
think there's
truth.
a season. I think there's an in between season between his.
He won it, and then it took him 2 years, and then he won it again last season.
Exactly.
Rebuild. It's called rebuild.
Okay, no problem, man.
So,
He won 2 out of
so,
5.
so,
That's fine.
so, what I'm trying to say is,
He's not Mourinho.
what I'm trying to highlight is, it's not all that magical with him. Okay, but we'll give it to them because they're happy now. The most important thing is how quickly can they get the required players.
Yeah.
If if like in January, okay, they make 2 big signings, okay, and then next summer they make between 5 and 10 new signings, or maybe like 5 big signings again, then I'll start taking
Yeah.
them serious. Okay, but if they're on this slow burner lane, where is we are building, we are developing, get one superstar, one marquee signing in, and 2 useless signings in, and they're going all this slow. Well, they will just be on the same trip, the same road trip.
I also think it depends on where they finish this season before the new season. This
No, it's
season
not
that will
about
determine
depending
their
on.
transfer next year.
No. You see, you're already looking for excuses before the guy even comes in.
No. I'm
When
not looking for an excuse because the reason I said that is because
see, what I'm trying to say is the seriousness they used to replace Ten Hag. If I see the same level of seriousness in the next 2 windows, then United supporters or fans can start celebrating. But if they
So you're
don't,
saying it's only half done. You're saying it's only half done.
it's only half done. The guy's not going to the guy's not going to execute the plan. He's not
He's
going
gonna
to
execute the plan. He's gonna execute it.
how the execution of his plan is limited to the board, to the tactics board and the paper. He still needs players to implement the plan on the field, and he needs the right players. Okay, how serious they're able to do that, then I will know.
Yeah,
Okay,
what timing
yes,
they're on. Exactly.
United fans are on the right track.
yeah.
Okay, so all I'm trying to say is, I hope this is not the man before the man, the guy before the guy. Okay,
The posh before the wrestler. That's what you're saying, right?
well, why didn't I hire him in the summer? Why
We're
now?
getting Hansi Flick after him.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
Excuse me.
He should
Are
be the
you gonna
last
get the
guy.
high?
He should be the next guy for
We're gonna
the
get
next
Hansi
4
Flick.
seasons. Right.
I
After him, he
test.
should be the
Don't
next
see
guy for the next
as much as I rate Ruben Amorim. I don't want to clown United. I have been clowning you guys for you got the top coach now. Don't you dare tell me you're gonna sack him after 2 years and bring it answer. Excuse me.
Abdullah,
Really?
When did these guys not have a top coach? If I,
They only have a top coach every day. It's like a revolving door, season after season. I'm like,
exactly, they've had top coaches severally. Even Ten Hag is still a top coach. We just don't know what's happening. I mean, this guy's won like 2 trophies back to back, hasn't he? and his first season he finished second.
Third. He finished third.
Sorry, he finished third. He third? Yeah, he
Yeah,
finished
third.
third.
Yes.
Exactly. So, what's the where are the holes? You know what I mean? So I'm really happy for them because even me too, I rate this guy, and I would have been happy if we had got this guy. Okay, but don't forget he's from Portuguese. Yeah, he's from a
Portuguese league.
Portuguese league, so he probably has Portuguese philosophy to some extent. Okay, so the thing is, all I can say is great first move by the owners of United. I can only wait and see.
It's
But
your turn now.
if these guys click, that's going to be another addition to our competition at Chelsea,
Mm.
Yes.
which they
And you're
might.
happy, right?
And I'm happy.
Yep.
I'm happy because if they start doing well and
It's
we
good for the
eventually
league.
do very well, it means you know we are we've really taken a leap and we're fully back.
Yes. I don't. I'm tired of hearing towards the process 5 years no trophy. It gets sometimes it just gets me annoyed. I'm like, what can
See,
you
the
say?
only place I hear that is at Arsenal, and
Oh
I
my
know
goodness.
a lot of Arsenal fans who want Ateta gone like yesterday because they said this guy, you've been there for how many years, you spent how many million, you've only won one dead trophy.
FA
But
Cup, and
wait,
that is
I was
that's
going to,
Una Emery's player.
I was going to ask Man United fans, what is the
Yeah.
expectation for this season now?
I
After this,
taste. Yes,
after this
Listen,
After
Amorim.
there's no expectation for this season. This season, he's getting to
go
know the
ahead.
team.
King
He's
Blood,
getting to know the team. He's getting to
this
know the
guy,
players. He's setting out his
What do you mean?
plans. He's setting out the
What do you mean?
foundations.
King
What do
Blood,
you
these
mean?
guys are just
And his
vibing.
slot
They're vibing this
and his
season.
slot has and his slot and Maresca have been here just
But they
barely
came
three
before the
months.
season. They came before the season started.
It
No, you
doesn't
Um,
see,
it doesn't matter,
so
does
it's
it?
different.
no, King Black, you see what I
This guy
mean?
is
What difference
starting
does
in
it
the
No,
middle of the season. We're 14th in the league. There's no expectation. There's no expectation. Take it slow.
So
Learn,
No, it's top
get
four.
to
why
know
It's
the
not
top
keep
team.
four, bros.
keep
It's top four,
Maresca?
bros.
Excuse
Why
It's
me.
not
top
keep
four.
Maresca? Why not keep Ten Hag? Since there is no expectation, and then sack him in summer when after all
King
Because
Blood,
there's no
this is
expectation.
the
King
time to
Blood,
get to know the team. He's getting
King
to know the
Blood,
team, and the next season we're gonna win the league.
King Black, please
Excuse
help
me.
me ask them. Help
Wow,
me, Abdullah, 2 seconds.
wow.
You're gonna
King Black,
whoa.
King Black,
That's a big ambition. Interesting.
King Black,
Whoa.
King Black, help me ask
Whoa.
them. Hold
Chai.
on, Abdullah, 2 seconds. King Black, help me ask
Who's
them.
who's go, who's
When
going to
did
score
Una
goals
Emery
for Amon?
take charge at Aston Villa?
20,
It was the same.
20,
It was the Potter season. It was the Potter
the Potter
season.
season,
No. Like
2021,
which
2021,
months did he take over at Villa?
October. I think October.
Like October, November, this kind of time, is
Yes,
it?
Yeah.
yes, exactly.
And see what he did, right?
He
What
took
did he
them from
do?
17.
Look
So
at
from
this
He
guy.
took them to
See,
17
they're
Europe
already
immediately.
exactly. Look at
immediately.
this guy because they're so they look they're already looking for
You know,
excuses
the-
for Amorim.
to pay
Okay,
to play devil's advocate. I think the positivity from the Man United fan is there's some it's dodgy, man. It's dodgy. There's something terrible looming. For the positivity is alarming. Naturally, when a fan base is so gassed like this, it doesn't end well. Most
You
times it
can't
doesn't
say
end
that,
well.
bro. You cannot say that, bro. You
Nine
cannot
times
say
out
that.
of ten, I'm telling you, when any
Cha.
fan base like if everyone is agrees to a certain manager coming into a club, everyone is happy. It barely goes well. Let's be honest. Yeah.
No,
Except
we're
maybe
cooking
Pep
something.
Guardiola
We're cooking something.
Please
while he
like
was
and subscribe to the
coaching.
channel. Like the video, like the video. Go ahead.
Even Pep Guardiola, he had critics and he said, will it work? Even the fan base were doubting and all that. But this Amorim is coming. Everyone thinks it's like the second coming of Jehovah. Well,
With you as
well,
well.
all I'll
Do
say
you
is,
think so too?
that's what I'm saying. I had to rethink because this whole positivity of
Mm.
a thing on someone that is untested in the
In the
Premier League.
EPL.
Oh,
Let's
so
let's ask the
okay,
chat.
that's all I would
Let's ask
say.
the chat.
People in the
Yo chat.
chat, people in the
Yo
chat.
chat.
Yeah, let's see what's good. Positivity or negativity. Let me create a poll.
because
Let me
I
even create a
because
poll.
I
Yo
remember
chat.
like when Unai Emery was going to Aston Villa, nobody expected like a lot of the fan base, already gave up on the season. They didn't even have a huge expectation of him. So if you look at it, the managers with the least expectations are the ones that kind of like this one everybody, all Man United fans are buzzing. They're buzzing for Amorim. Well, good luck to them. Let's see.
Mm.
Hopefully they don't sack him in January to try and get Mourinho
January.
as the
Come on,
interim.
bro.
If he loses every game between now and January, we get sacked. We don't know.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. It's
Chat.
too
Wait,
early.
okay,
It's
okay.
too early.
Hypothetically, right? If he loses to Chelsea, then the following is he wants to play. Who are you playing after Chelsea? I
Chelsea,
think it's back to
Ipswich.
back
No,
game.
Ipswich. No, they are playing Chelsea, Ipswich. They are playing Chelsea and Ipswich Town before the
I
international
think
break.
they're going to play Carabao Cup, right?
Yes,
Right?
Leicester City this week, then after Chelsea, then
Yeah.
Ipswich. After the international break,
So,
I think they play
uh,
United, I believe.
what?
Let me go.
United?
Let me check.
United what?
Sorry, Manchester City. Sorry, let me check the schedule. Let me check the
Oh,
schedule.
okay. So if they lose, peradventure they lose to Leicester City, lose to Chelsea, and lose to Ipswich. They'll
Come on, bro.
they'll
Hey,
they'll
Wow, he's
I'm
laughing.
they'll
like,
be
if they do
I
that, they'll
I
be
thought he was
17 to
laughing.
17.
I test
Don't do
he's
that.
laughing,
they'll
bro.
they'll be hammering out
This is
by
this is his
by Dece-
fantasy,
by
but
December.
everyone knows it's not gonna happen.
So this is their schedule. They
You
play
don't you don't
Leicester.
you don't know
They
that.
play Leicester tomorrow. They play Chelsea. They play Polk in the Europa League. They play Leicester City again in the Premier League. Then they play Ipswich Town.
Mm.
So after the international break, they play Bodo Glimt, whatever their names. My goodness, the Norwegian league, and they play Everton. After that, interesting, in December they play Arsenal and Nottingham Forest back to
Mm.
back.
Only
After
two games.
Arsenal, no, in December they play Nottingham Forest and Arsenal. Then after that they play like Victoria Prison, and the Manchester Derby is on
They have
December this.
easier game. They have
They have
easier
no,
games.
Manchester Derby is on December the 16th. After that they play Bournemouth, Wolves, Newcastle,
I
and
don't
they
know.
play Liverpool in
After
January.
this, wait, Abdullah. After this month, what's
Yes.
Chelsea's fixture like?
Okay,
I
let me
don't think
check
it's
our
that tough
future.
anymore
It's
because
not
we
tough.
have. I think
So
we only have Arsenal to play
we play
in
Manchester
December or
United
something.
on Sunday. We play Newcastle tomorrow in the Carabao Cup. They will play United. After that, we play Arsenal. Then we play Leicester. We play Heidenheim in the Conference League. Then we
Abdullah,
play Aston Villa. We play
Abdullah,
Southampton. Yep. We play Tottenham Hotspur. I will play Astana. I'm
can
listening and I'm listening.
I ask Kim Black a question?
Go ahead.
Yeah, shoot, bro.
Kim Black, do we still need Osimhen?
Bro, I never said we needed Osimhen, man.
No,
I
oh
told you,
no, bro,
Jackson's
uh,
cooking, you
uh,
know. Jackson's
no,
is
Kim
bro,
cooking.
Black, bro.
Abdul, don't you dare
You
it.
said I was a slave to
Abdul,
the
bro,
media. The
mute your
last time you
mic.
saw me,
bro.
you said I was a slave to the media. That's what you said.
Mute your
So
mic.
No,
I'm confused. Kim
what I'm
Black, do we
saying
need
is
him?
you
Do we need?
always follow the crowd. So I don't know. I should be asking you, what's the crowd saying now? What,
People in the
what's the
chat. The Chelsea
what's
one,
the crowd
Osimhen,
saying now?
no comment.
It
Oh, this
depends on
guy's
what
I'm
the
not
just
doing it,
crowd is
guys. I'm
saying.
not doing a stream of
this
7
guy's
hours and
just
talking about
simping.
Osimhen. The transfer window almost
Because
finished, and
I
I don't like that.
personally, I'm glad where he is right now. I don't want him to come to Chelsea. You see the criticism on this guy, bro. If
Now let's
okay, we
talk.
remember
Easy.
now what I said, what my reasons were for not wanting him at Chelsea because bro, it's too toxic here, bro. Look at what Jackson is facing. Imagine Osimhen knows that he's facing the same criticism from his own people.
It's
He will
not easy.
collapse, bro. He will just hand in a transfer with request. Like, he will just bounce. I'm telling you. You see my Jackson, nobody is talking anymore. Nobody, Abdullah, all of you have apologies to make to me, myself personally. Abdullah,
No comment. I've made
Abdul,
apologies already.
uh, Chris, Blue Eyes, NK,
No, not
everybody.
NK. No, not
You have,
NK.
yeah,
No, fight
you have
yourself. Not
which
NK.
apology, King Black?
Hello?
Nico Jackson. You told me it's not a
What did I
striker.
say?
You
What
told
did
me
I
it's not
say
good.
about
You
Nico
told me
Jack?
it's not good enough. You told me it's
No
No, I
one
rubbish.
never
said
said
You
that.
that.
told me it's
I never
rubbish.
said that.
No one
All
said
of
that.
you all said
Hello,
it. I
Baleba,
have the
yes.
stream.
No,
I still have the
no,
stream.
no,
I
no, but
recorded it
Baleba,
all
Get
live.
the get the
Malabi,
I had
stream
to
up,
record.
bros. Get the
before
stream up.
No, I'm playing this on my
We need
phone.
the
I'm streaming on
receipts.
my phone right
We
the
need
now.
man
the
calling my
receipts.
police street now.
No,
Try to the pick up, then I
I'll
will
show
pick your
receipt.
up.
All of you. Abdullah,
So,
mute your
Yeah, in
mic.
Malabi, pick up, then I will Malabi.
Guys, should we talk Jackson or Isak?
No, but automatic
No,
call it
that's
nine
a
level
that's
to
a
put in more.
NK,
Abdullah,
My
NK,
best,
Abdullah,
ask
mute
N,
he
yourself,
ask
man.
this
NK.
guy eye test is air trained, guys. Eye test is air trained, so he's gonna pick. Yeah,
No,
he's
to
gonna
that
pick
to
Isak.
cool,
He's
but
air
my
trained.
to cool, but my best, whether over like it nine level. My bond, it was one bone, it go only ya. To bully level.
Abdullah,
What's
mute
what's
yourself,
what's,
man.
what's
Wait,
going
who's
on,
that
lads?
guy you
What's
talking
going
to?
on?
Can somebody not mute Nana and you or
Only,
King
only,
Black and
only.
you?
I can't do anything.
Yo,
My
chat.
hand's
This
not
is
even
this is a
open.
leaked
Then I
phone
go,
call
Abdul,
by
then I go,
Abdullah.
finish it
This
down.
is
Abdul,
this is the
Abdul,
video.
call. You,
Please,
uh,
don't
give,
go for
give,
anybody.
give Abdullah a phone call. Someone should call
I
him.
want to say last thing.
I don't have
I
his
don't
number.
understand.
I just last thing.
This is a
Do you have his number?
free roam
Let's go,
Yeah,
stream.
let
man.
me
Free
All
let
roam
right,
me.
stream.
My goodness.
We're
yeah,
gonna
man.
have to
All right.
just talk over him. We're gonna have to talk over him.
Freestyle stream.
Listen, Kim Black.
See,
Why should I
watch
apologize
Abdullah
about
come
this?
back
I was defending
and
him more
start
than
talking
you
about
last season.
Osimhen right now.
I'm not
What?
talking
Yo, chat.
No one on no
Osimhen.
one
Relax,
no
relax
one
on
on the
Osimhen.
internet.
Abdullah, Abdullah,
Abdullah,
that was me. Don't
if
worry,
you
man.
want to make call, you mute your mic.
Yeah, like you didn't mute your mic, man, Abdullah.
NK, nobody on the internet supported Jackson more than me. No,
It was me.
I don't
Oh.
know one.
Yeah, you
I don't
know
know
me.
one person on the whole of the internet that supported Jackson more
It
than
was
me.
me, brother.
I
It was
agree, and I
me.
have to
I
give.
was I was
No, I have to.
I
No, no,
was
no, Kimberly, I don't know if you
disgraced.
listen to our last stream. Me, even go back and listen to it. I've come out and said it. The Anfield one, I didn't believe Nicola Jackson could score a goal like that. I was shocked with that. I'm like, Jackson in Anfield.
When I
He
when I
has my
when I
respect.
told
I
them
said it. He has my
when I
respect.
when when I told everyone I will not take Watkins over Jackson, I will not take Solanke, I will not take Isak, I will not take any of these strikers.
This
Even
guy's a
Haaland,
joke.
I would have to
This
take
guy's
twice.
a joke.
Even
Abdullah, can you
Haaland,
believe this guy?
I would have
Come on,
I would have to
bro.
think twice.
Come on, bro.
I would have to think twice. The only player I'm taking over him, maybe Vinny,
Excuse me.
Mbappe, and this
Oh,
guy.
this
Now
guy's a
Yeah,
let's
joke.
talk.
that's
Let's talk.
This
Let's talk.
guy's a
Let's talk.
joke. This guy's a
Let's talk,
joke.
guys.
This
I
guy's
have
a
so much to
joke.
talk about today. Guys, I have so
This
much to
guy's
talk.
a
watch
joke.
watch
Let's
him
talk.
win the African Player of the Year
Let's
next
talk.
season.
Let's talk,
Just
bro.
watch it. Watch this
Nana,
season.
I'm gonna come to you on this, but firstly, let me quickly take my own monologue. I've had this conversation a lot. I had it with Blue Eyes, if I'm not mistaken. I had it with a lot of people. I even had it with Kim Black, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, Kim Black. We talk about Rodri, and I keep telling people, Rodri is a fantastic player, and for me, he's someone I rate very highly because to become a DM, especially in the Premier League, is very, very tough. And people might say, if because he plays under Pep Guardiola, they might bypass him a little bit and say because he's Pep. But that guy is an exceptional player, and we can see it. He's not been doing it just once; he's been doing it steady. Even before he come to Man City, he played under Diego Simeone. We know how good Simeone is when it comes to defensive ability. Simeone will coach the heck out of you when it comes to defensive. We've seen that he went under Simeone and he came from Simeone to Manchester City, and since then it took him a little bit of while to get stability in that City team. And when we get the stability, you could see him season after season after season after season. You can see how good he is. Now, this is my issue with the Ballon d'Or, and I've said it from day one. I think from '06 when Fabio Cannavaro won the Ballon d'Or, that was when I'm like, I'm done with the youth because the criteria then it was like, what the heck is going on? There was also a year too, if I'm not, was it the 12-13 era year when they robbed Ribery and give it to Ronaldo? Was it Ronaldo? Yes, Ronaldo. I'm like, why? There was also a year when they also robbed Snyder. So the Ballon d'Or criteria for me does not make any sense anymore because it kept changing season after season, year after year. There was also a year to the 1920 or the 2021 when Robert Lewandowski was supposed to win it. They cancelled it because of COVID-19. I'm like, because of COVID? Excuse me? I let that pass. So when last season passed, I'm like, there was Jude Bellingham, there was Rodrigo, and there was Rodri. There was Rodri, Bellingham, and then Vini. I'm like, okay, Vini could win it because of the season he had. And when I won the Copa America, my goodness in heaven, that Copa America was the worst of Vini Junior. It was abysmal in that Copa America. From minute one to the end of that match, it was abysmal in that Copa America. So I'm like, okay, Lautaro also did well too because Lautaro won the Copa America, he won the league, and he was the top scorer. But people maybe they didn't rate Lautaro well because he finished seventh. I'm like, why did he finish seventh? Because he was the top scorer of the Copa America. But I think for me, with Rodri winning it for me, I think it's all about hard work for me because people doesn't give too much when it comes to defensive midfielder. They bypass them. And when Luka Modric won it, people were like, it was the World Cup era. Then for me, it was supposed to be given to Ronaldo that year because he won them the Champions League that year. But it was given to Luka Modric, because they finished, I believe, second in the World Cup that year. That was what it was given. And for me, people need to appreciate Rodri more and what it does to the game. He is a fabulous and a fantastic player. So, and for Madrid, I don't understand this Madrid team. Madrid believe they are entitled to everything in world football. Madrid, I know you are the biggest club in world football, but can you just please be more sponsorship to your other team? Don't be doing this too rubbish, man. It doesn't make any sense because as much as you believe maybe Vinicius Junior is being robbed and everything, you can't just say because you didn't give him the award, you bypass it. Madrid was giving the best manager, and Ancelotti. They were giving the best club in the world in Madrid. So you are giving like 2 awards already, and you are doing as if he didn't get any award. Madrid fans, please, especially the president, be more sportsmanship to your other team, please, and respect them. But I also listen to the guy that the man that did the Ballon d'Or, so because somebody tagged me yesterday, and it was like it was close between Vini and Bellingham. He said the reason they didn't give it to Vini was because there was Daniel Carvajal who won the Champions League, who won the La Liga, and who won the Euro, and also Bellingham because of the performance of Bellingham in Madrid. So it was difficult to choose Vinicius Junior ahead of because those two players outperformed Vinicius Junior. So he said it was close, but they come to unanimous decision and give it to Rodri just because they hedged it, just because I believe there was one three criteria they used. I'm like, the three criteria doesn't make sense to me. It's they were using personality, they were using attitude, they were using fair play, and they used team trophies. And I think the reason they gave it to Rodri might be because of the Euro. Does it deserve it? That's a very, very big competition to have. But I believe we all need to appreciate a center, especially a midfielder, because what they do in the job is even far more greater to what a striker does. And I'm happy Rodri won it because I know people will talk about Vinicius did not deserve Rodri, but I'm happy Rodri won it. Now it gives me the chance to say other midfielders too can say, okay, I have it. If Rodri can win it, I have a chance to also have the conversation being Ballon d'Or put on. And I'm happy overall. Okay, Rodri, Ballon d'Or ahead of Vini. I think Nanan left. Abdul, your take on them, Ballon d'Or for Rodri. Do you think Madrid were right to be angry? They were right to be pissed off, or like your take on also on Rodri to like Rodri Vini, right?
Yeah, but why did they claim their piece? They are angry. Why?
They were angry because they believed Vinicius Junior was robbed, and Rodri did not deserve it because of the criteria of the Ballon d'Or. Let me try to bring the criteria out. Let me bring the criteria for the Ballon d'Or out. Let me see if I have it with me here. Let me find the criteria because there was one criteria they used. I'm like, interesting. If you're gonna use the criteria for me there, I think
See,
Carvajal deserves it.
the bottom line is the bottom line is they were not happy and they protested. Okay, so where and I don't mind them. I actually like it. I like it that they're protesting. Okay, because if Madrid protests, then it has more impact than if you and I were protesting. But what
So this,
I'm
I mean, this is the
saying to
criteria.
you,
I cannot believe this. Hold on, this is the
I
criteria for
don't
the
I don't
Ballon
care about
d'Or.
the criteria anyway because sometimes we know who's going to win it, and we don't use any criteria apart
No,
from
it was
just
supposed to be Vini, but I think they changed their mind in the last minute and give it to Rodri. This is the criteria here.
hold
That's the
on.
criteria they use.
I'm like,
There's a missing criteria over there that you just
Yes,
posted.
they said individual performances, decisive and impressive character, which for me rule out Vini Junior because of his attitude on the pitch and off pitch also too. That's
No,
number
but they
one.
also missed one out. They missed one
Team
out.
performances
That
and achievements, class and fair play. You see this class and fair play for me,
you,
it doesn't make
you,
any
you,
sense. This one here does not make any sense at all. This.
no, but there was another one that they had that they didn't for some reason is not on this post, but is the shade. Is the shade of the skin.
Excuse me,
Move on, move
what?
on, move on, move on,
What?
move on,
Excuse me?
move on, move on, move on, move on.
Chai, I do well.
No, 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 I'm joking. I'm joking. Because a lot of people are saying that it's because of the shade. But let's move on. Move on. Abdul, carry on. The guy said
Abdul,
that.
don't you dare
Um,
tell me. Are you telling me color? Excuse me. Abdul just talk Abdul talk. Abdul, go ahead.
yeah. So as I was saying, I don't mind them protesting because if Real Madrid protests, then it has more impact than you and I protesting. But what I'm going to ask Real Madrid is, so where is their protestation all the time? Vini Junior was like abused.
mm,
I mean, where was their protestation all the time? I mean, they can protest this ceremony where they did not send
Anybody
any
did
they
not
did
go.
not
They
no
boycott it. They
there was
boycott everything.
yeah, there was no delegation from Real Madrid.
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay.
if there's no delegation from Real Madrid because of them not being happy.
Yes.
So where's all the protestation when Vini was
It's a
being
protestation.
when Vini when Vini was Nana, correct me, is that English wrong? I don't know.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's
It's
fine. It's
your
fine.
language, it's not my language.
Continue.
Go
So
ahead.
Continue.
where were they when Vini was being racially abused by fans more several times? I didn't see
mm,
I didn't see them like boycotting anything then.
Mm,
mm,
As a matter of fact, I like it that they boycott, but let them not miss the next boycott, the next protestation.
mm.
So to me, in terms of the
Ballon d'Or winner. Rodri.
the Ballon d'Or winner, I was thinking like I automatically like it set my mind that it was going to be Vin Junior until somebody mentioned it earlier today that Carvajal was
Goodness
more
gracious me.
was even more
Bomber
deserving
club.
of winning
Yeah, it was because
Goodness
of the
gracious me.
criteria. Yeah, he was
than
deserving
Rodri.
He's not. He doesn't
than
To
deserve
me,
Rodri. Yes.
ish. He
no, no, no,
doesn't
no, no,
deserve
no,
ish.
no, no, no. If you look at it, to me, I actually agree. After that person like
Huh?
highlighted it to me, I actually agree
No,
because
don't,
he no
don't.
no 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 no, because he plays good. He plays good. He hardly has like a bad game, and then
Stop.
he won no
Stop.
no 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 no. He won the Spanish League, Champions League. Scored.
How did he play?
What
How did he
what
play?
he always plays good.
No, no. This is like the Real Madrid
Hold on,
Champions
no, no,
League.
no,
No, no,
listen
one
to me
minute,
now.
one minute, one
Listen, no,
minute,
no, no,
one
no, no,
minute,
no,
Abdul.
no, no, no.
Abdul, 1 minute.
Stay with me now. Stay with me. Hold on, hold on. See, this guy, he won the Spanish league. He won the
He won the
Europa.
Euro. He won the league.
He won the Champions League. He scored in the final of the Europa. Okay,
Of
what
the of
preceded
Champions
any
League.
of
Sorry,
this?
Champions League final.
Exactly. what did Rodri do this season? I'm not saying Rodri's not a good one. He's not a good player, but I'm saying
No, they did it. It
who's
was
more
for last season.
deserving?
Though. It was for last season.
Who's more, no, no, who's more deserving winning it between the
It's
two?
Rodri.
I don't think that
One
based
minute,
on
one
last
minute. Let me
season.
tell you something. Let me tell you something. Because
Based
I
on
get
last
what you're
season, I
saying.
don't think
I
so.
actually get what. I actually understand what you're saying. Here's the problem. It's the Real Madrid equivalent of if Aspi was to win the Ballon d'Or. A player like that can't win.
No, but it's not. That's what they've
He's
said.
Aspi. He's Aspi. He's Aspi.
But Enke, Fabio Cannavaro won
A
it in
player like that
06.
can't
It
win the
doesn't
Ballon
make.
d'Or.
But Enke, Fabio Cannavaro won it in 06.
That's
Does
not
it
the
change
same, though,
anything?
is it? No, but
Does
don't
it
do
change anything?
Cannavaro like that.
No. I just Cannavaro. For me, that guy is a very good top notch centre back. But he won it in 06. Does it change anything? Does
No,
it? No,
no,
Cannavaro doesn't change
no.
anything. I get
Listen,
Cannavaro very well, very highly. But he
I
won it.
don't, I don't, I don't understand this thing where in this
Nana,
generation
Pablo Nedved won the Ballon d'Or.
he
So do
deserved to win
I?
it. He deserved to win it. He deserved to win it. Listen. I also don't like the fact that in this generation, people use the Ballon d'Or as a metric for who's better. Just because Cannavaro won the Ballon d'Or, no one said he was better than Maldini. Am I lying?
Cap.
No.
So then I don't understand. Okay, Rodri's won it. He's still not better than Busquets, right? I don't think he's better than all the guys of yesteryear, really. But I can still say for this year, Rodri, in my opinion, was the best player. I think me personally, I think it's a toss up between Rodri and Vinicius. Both had cases to win it. They went with Rodri. I don't think it's a robbery. I don't think it's a robbery. But Vinny used this to like charge it to the game, bro. Just charge it to the game, use it, come back stronger, use it to be greater. Because again, at the end of the day, it's an award voted by randoms, right? So it's not that serious. You know what I mean? Me personally, that's the way I look at it. Vinny, charge it, great season. Great season. He finished second. It's not like he was fifth. He finished second. So there's always next year. There's always next year. There's always next year.
But Nana, how appreciative are you with Rodri? Because people doesn't rate
Rodri's
Rodri as
top,
highly.
man. He's top.
People doesn't rate him though.
I don't get it.
Then
I really don't. And you know what it is? I think this is the difference between UK fans and I don't want to make, but because I'm seeing that in England anyway, in London, most of the people I talk to rate Rodri. So I don't understand where.
What?
Yeah, most of the people I talk to rate Rodri. So I don't understand where the disconnect is. I really do. I don't understand what I'm seeing. Like he
Can
was
I say
top
something
last
on this?
season. He was top last season.
go ahead, go
He was
ahead.
top.
I test. Go ahead.
You see, Rodri, Vinny, it doesn't matter. My angle on this shows the state of football today.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
This shows this. I don't care whether Rodri or Vinny won it. It shows the state of football. Rodri don't chat to the midfielders of the past. He
He
don't
doesn't.
chat to Pirlo. He don't chat to Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets. He don't chat to even Modric, Cruz. He don't chat to Yaya Toure. He don't chat to Paul Scholes. He don't chat to Michael Carrick. He don't chat to these guys. Yeah? Vinny Jr. He don't chat to Neymar.
Yeah.
He don't chat to Messi and Ronaldo.
My boy Nene. The life of Nene. My boy Nene.
He doesn't do, but he
Nene
doesn't do.
Nene
He
might be
doesn't
one of the
chat to
most
Neymar.
unluckiest player I've ever seen. Injury killed that boy. Like. Injury killed that player. I rate Nene very highly. Very
But
highly.
for
He's
me,
Continue,
rubbish.
when
Akis.
I'm looking at
What are you guys saying?
when I'm looking at the list, I'm not thinking about Vinny should have won it or Rodri should have won it.
No, no,
When
no,
I'm
no.
looking at the top 10 list,
Please,
no, when
please,
I'm
let's
looking
not
at
be
the top 10
disingenuous.
list, my thoughts are
Vinicius
wow,
Junior
Football's decline.
starts with a
football
lot
has
of
dropped
players.
off.
Football's decline.
That's that's my thoughts when
Yeah,
I look at the
he
top 10.
does.
I'm thinking, wow, look at the way football has declined.
It's
Remember that
declined.
selfie in the Ballon d'Or ceremony a couple years ago where there was a selfie with Neymar, Messi, Ronaldo, Marcelo, Dani Alves, Ramos. What has happened to those days? You
Mm,
can't have a selfie like that these days. If you have a
mm.
selfie
Wait,
with the best players,
how many World Cup did these guys win?
Let me finish.
Marcelo.
Yeah? If you have a selfie with the
Cha.
best players in the world today, you're gonna have
So they
Saka.
want
You're
zero.
gonna have Rodri. Like, imagine the state of the selfie today with the best team in the world
Mm,
compared to back then.
mm,
Look at the way we've dropped off, ladies and gentlemen.
mm,
This talk about who should have won it, Rodri or Vinny, is irrelevant. We should be talking about the state of football today, the
mm.
state of the top 10, the state of the top 20 compared to
I
5 years
Definitely,
ago,
yeah.
10
you're
years
carried away
ago.
with aesthetics.
It's
You're
true.
carried away with
Bro,
aesthetics, bro. Let's be
Abdullahi,
honest.
pull up that
A lot
selfie.
of these
Pull up,
people
pull
are
up,
not good though,
pull up
bro.
the Ballon d'Or selfie a couple years ago. I think it was
Was it the one
2015.
for last year? Is it last year or last 2 years? Is it the one for
The
last year or
No,
last
it's
2
It
years?
over
was
that.
of 2015, I think. Search
Oh,
up Ballon d'Or selfie on Google. You will
let,
see it. Ballon d'Or selfie.
let me find
Look
it.
at the way football's foot fell off. It's
But
crazy.
but but I think this is me, this is my take here because I know everybody. I'll come to Playback very soon with this. Everybody has their own thing, and I said it from day one. People do not respect Rodri a lot because he's playing on that pair, but that guy can ball. Now, does this deserve to win the Ballon d'Or? Because for me, I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle because based on the performances of last year in Manchester City didn't perform to the level I expect them to perform. So I'm like, I don't think so. Then I look at the criteria they give. The criteria that they gave for me, Carvajal should have won it ahead of Vini for me. If Bellingham won the Euro for me, outright won it for me ahead of Vinicius Junior and Carvajal. But he didn't win it. It's over. And people are forgetting.
Hello?
It was
Ladies
when I
and
said abysmal, that guy was shambolic in the Copa America. So people need to understand something that he was very poor in the Copa America. He won the UCL, he won the league, yes. But international trophy, it's not been showing up. Rodri and Spain won the Euro. Automatically, he won the Ballon d'Or. It's very simple.
but Abdullahi, do you not think this shows the state of football? Because Rodri,
Yeah.
if he was playing 10 years ago, would he have even been considered as the best midfielder, let alone the best player in the world? Look at the
No,
players back
no,
in the days.
no.
Huh? Look
No,
at
he
the players
wouldn't.
we had. And to
Yeah,
have,
but like you
guys,
said,
are we deep in this?
the football might
Rodri
be,
is the
but
face of
again,
football
we
now.
have yes, but I can have to look at it this way.
Come
The
on,
era I
bro.
started
We
watching
have to
football,
deep it. Rodri's the face
the
of football.
midfielder I see, either the midfielder I was growing up is different than the midfielder we are seeing right now. It's way different. Because those era of midfielder then they're very, very fantastic player. And if you look at those kind of midfielder then the way they play football, you respect them. But the era of midfielder we have right now for me, there's so much technology, so much AI, so much eye test and everything. My goodness. So there's a lot of things going on. But again, the question is, does he deserve it? But for me, he has been the most consistent player for Manchester City. So I give Rodri his prop because he has been very, very, and you can see the impact in Manchester City. So does he deserve it is a big word because I don't know if that's going to
That's
work.
right.
But I think it was given Ballon d'Or based on an intensity. That's it. And I think I have this
Abdullahi, let me ask you a question.
conspiracy theory. Wait, I have this conspiracy theory because I believe FIFA and UEFA want to have a go with Madrid Florentino Perez because of the Super League rubbish he has been doing. So I think they wanted to have one over Madrid.
Oh,
They wanted to piss them off. I have that conspiracy theory in me. That was why they gave it to Rodri. For
Man
me.
City were involved.
So you say you
Abdullahi,
wanted
I'm
to
gonna
ask me a
ask you a
question, go ahead.
question. Do you think there's kids out there saying I wanna be Rodri? Do you think there's kids out there going out to the playground and trying to play like Rodri? Do you
Yeah,
think
it's possible.
that
Yes,
there's
yes,
kids
it's
that,
possible.
come
It's
on,
possible.
bro. Come
See,
on.
it's
If
possible.
that, if there's a kid
I
out
guess, I
there
guess.
that's trying to be Rodri, he's a nerd. You're a nerd if you're
wow.
trying to be
Why? No, no, no,
Rodri.
no, 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 no,
Like,
no. Guys. Rodri is a fantastic player. This guy can ball. I know people might say there's Xavi Hernandez, there's Andres Iniesta, there's Andrea Pirlo and co. But Rodri is a fabulous player. Very good player. Good on the ball, can score goals, can pick a pass, can do so many stuff. As a central defensive midfielder, DM, he has all the attributes to score goals, to pass, to attack, to do so much stuff. This guy needs to be given his props, man. He needs to be given his props. He needs to. It is though.
Listen,
We can talk about
let me tell you
Iniesta,
something about
Xavi, and
football.
everything.
Let
Yeah.
me tell you the truth about football. Players like Rodri, players like let's say Van Dijk or Manuel Neuer, all of these players grew up trying to be something else. They grew up trying to be Ronaldinho. They grew up trying to be R9. They grew up trying to be Messi. They didn't grow up trying to be CDMs and defenders and goalkeepers.
Oh wow, you're hating on
So
position.
this is why I believe that these no, let me be blunt, let me be real. These positions they don't deserve Ballon d'Or because
Oh wow.
they're there to give a stage to the attackers, to the main event. The main event is the attackers. All of these
Oh
defenders, they grew up wanting to be attackers.
oh
Nobody
wow.
grows up saying, I want to be a centre back. No
Yeah
one
they
grows
do.
up saying, I want
Yeah
to
they
be a
do.
goalkeeper. No,
Yeah
they
they
don't.
do.
All the
Yeah they
goalkeepers in
do.
the world, the only reason why they ended up in goal is because they were fat, they couldn't run,
Oh
and
wow.
they had no tech. One of
Wait,
those,
one
and they
minute,
ended up in
So
goal.
wait, 1 minute, 1 minute. Here's where I'm gonna mess you up, guys. Are you listening, guys? So you're telling me no one wanted to be Pogba?
Pogba's different.
Why is
Pogba's
it different? He's
different.
a midfielder. No,
Pogba,
no, time
no,
out. He's
but
a
I
midfielder.
think he's a little
Why is
bit
that
different
different?
with. But he's an attacking midfielder.
No,
I'm
he's
saying
not. No,
defensive
you
players,
know he's not.
defenders. I'm talking about defenders, goalkeepers.
No, no,
Like
midfield
nobody
counts. No, if
grows
you're
up being
saying
that.
Rodri, and I know Pogba's more offensive than Rodri, but if you're saying Rodri, then say okay, no one wants to be Pogba. You see how it's a lie? Do you see how it's a
It's
lie? Come
different.
on.
It's different
Why?
because
Why?
he's an attacking midfielder. I'm talking about mostly defensive players.
You're
These guys
hating
are
though.
only there to set a platform for the attackers. Nobody watches football for the defenders. Nobody watches football for the goalkeepers. We watch football for the
Hold
attackers,
on.
for the
No,
flair,
that's a
for the
lie.
Joga
That's a
Benito.
lie. That's a
Wait.
lie.
I watch football a lot. I watch Baresi. I watch Maldini. I watch Alexander Nesta. So I can keep giving you names. I watch so many defenders. So I watch Costa. So I watch a lot of defenders that have played the game for a very long time. Defender, central defensive midfielder needs to be appreciated a lot in the game. We all talk about attackers, but we also talk about defenders too. They've done very well in the game. I'm giving you high profile name. Baresi,
No,
Maldini,
but let me
Nesta,
tell you something,
Costa.
Abdullahi. All these guys you're naming, Baresi, Nesta, they grew up wanting to be the attackers. They
Oh,
grew up idolizing the attackers.
you're so
That's what I'm
sick,
telling
man.
you. They grew up
I beg
idolizing these
correct me here
attackers.
You're
if I'm
sick,
wrong,
man.
They
at
ended up
least
as defenders.
enlighten me here if I'm wrong, bro. Because I understand what you're saying, Ites, but we
That's
cannot ignore what
that's
defenders have done in the game and
that's
midfielder.
bro. With all due respect, that's pure ignorance, bro. It's just very it's
It's the truth,
that's
bro.
It's
It's
not.
the
purely ignorance.
uncomfortable truth.
Purely.
No one grows up
No, it's
wanting to
not.
be a
It's not.
defender
I'm
or a
telling
goalkeeper.
I am
I
telling
disagree
you,
with that.
in the 80s, no, in the 80s, people want 90s, even Oliver Kahn had young kids that wants to be Oliver Kahn. What are
Thank
you
you very
telling me?
much.
They
Tell
were
Come
him.
on, no
making
one
Tell
wants
they
to
were
him.
be
make
Oliver
they
Kahn.
were
Tell him.
they were they were making the haircut of those goalkeepers. They were imitating those goalkeepers. How do you think Peter Cech became? Ask Peter Cech. Tell me who he grew up idolizing. He will tell you
He
one of
grew
the
up
goalkeepers.
idolizing Ronaldinho.
No, that's
Don't.
stupid. That's stupid. That's that.
It's true.
I'm telling you,
Don't.
how can a goalkeeper that's been keeping since 5 6 years old that was brought into the game by their parents mostly just to be goalkeepers, how can they idolize strikers? Let's be honest.
They
It
did.
doesn't make
They
it
did.
doesn't make
I'm
any
telling
sense.
you,
No,
it's
they
the
don't.
truth.
It doesn't align well
You
for
see,
me though. Because I'm giving you names.
this
The names
ex
that
ex
I grew
ex
up watching. When I grew up watching, my brother,
say
my family,
say
we grew up watching
Abdullah
football.
Abdullah
Like,
Abdullah. You see this Barcelona. There's this Barcelona coach. He was an ex centre back for Barcelona. He's one of these big names. I don't know if it's Ronald Koeman or
is it
something or one
Coleman?
of
Yeah,
these.
maybe Coleman.
I don't know. I
Ronald
don't know if
Coleman.
it's Koeman.
Okay.
In his days, he was literally who Virgil van Dijk is right now. A lot of centre backs that were growing up at the time just wanted. He was a first ball playing centre back. He could take the ball from the defense and come to the attack. Bro, not everybody wanted to be Pele. At the time, people were defending. People knew how to defend. You're telling me
Exactly.
Maldini wanted to be Pele? That's stupid. That's
Yes, he did.
crazy,
He
bro.
did.
People, do you know
You're,
Excuse
people were
me.
you're
going
telling me
around? Do you know people were going around
Maldini
my
wanted to
school?
be.
Do you know people were going around in my school calling themselves John Terry? Do you know that?
Come on,
Like
bro.
Yeah.
No, they
Yes,
wasn't.
they were.
bro.
No, they
Bro, I
wasn't.
used bro, bro. While I was younger, they used to call me Makelele because I was dark, and
Maybe that's for
yeah,
other reasons,
yeah,
bro. You're assuming the
and I was
best.
playing.
Maybe it's for other reasons.
No,
No,
it's for
no,
the best.
I was
It's for
no, no, no.
football.
I was playing. I was playing as a six, and then I started watching football. I started idolizing the Seedorfs. It was Seedorf. I didn't care about even when Klose was young. Klose for Germany. When those
Miroslav
Ronaldo de
Klose,
Lima.
Miroslav
You
Delima,
want to play
Avenazes.
like them, but when you because a lot of Africans we grew up playing football. Everybody, you understand? A lot of us grew up playing football in the street. So you can only identify with your profile. You know, you can tell by 5 or 6 years old if you're not going to be a dribbler. So you would have chosen a position for yourself before 10, 12 years or something. You would have known at 12 years what you are best at. So you're going to
Yeah.
follow those patterns. Not that you do not like the strikers, the Limas, the Pele. You like them. Everybody idolizes them, but not necessarily. You're not going to model your game around them. Never, because you can tell what your weaknesses and your strengths but you
Yeah.
cannot
Yeah.
say, okay, every defender, every single player that ever existed in football idolized the wingers. Some people see it as an art to defend. Defending is an art.
It's an art.
You're telling me Stam idolized
It's an art.
idolized
It's
the
not an
Lima.
art,
That's
bro.
It's an
crazy.
art. It's an art,
Eh?
That's
man.
crazy,
It's
bro.
an
I test.
art.
Have you watched a lot of defenders
It's an
here?
art, bro.
Chineke me.
It's
Abdul,
an
I
art.
beg you, meet and
Abdullahi,
talk. Abdul,
these
It's an art.
guys
meet and
are
talk.
here to set a platform. They're here to set a platform for the attackers.
No, no, no.
That's what
See,
they're here for.
I
No,
test.
no.
See.
This is
Abdul
loudly wrong.
Abdul might be
It's
different
loudly wrong.
because he watched football in those era, maybe 80s. The defenders I watched, the Baresi era, the Frank Beckenbauer, the Nesta, the Costa, those guys want to die on the pitch to play football. Excuse me?
Yeah, nah.
Excuse
He's
me?
missed. He's missed. He's missed. He's missed.
Hello?
Bro,
He's missed. He's missed.
Hey,
He's missed. He's missed. What's a miss? What's a
has
miss?
anyone ever watched the YouTube compilation of Baresi?
you talking
Not
about
of
Not
Nesta.
me. Not me. Not me. Not me.
Exactly.
Not me. I've
When
watched
you're
the
on
YouTube
YouTube,
compilation of Kante.
so oh yeah, Kante. You know who Kante's favorite player was growing up? Search it up on Google.
I
It was
don't care. I'm
Ronaldinho.
telling you. I'm telling you. Me. I watched the compilation of Kante.
Yeah, and his favorite player growing up was Ronaldinho.
Okay, so people would idolize Pogba. That's what you're gonna tell me. That's what you're gonna tell me.
Pogba's different. Pogba's
No,
swaggy.
no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Pogba has finesse.
Don't do
Abdul,
that. Don't do that.
your take on that
Don't
because
do
I
that.
think Ites was like he said defenders now favor to play more like an attacker and they behave like an attacker, and NK was like defender is like an heart. So your take on that?
I don't think it's
I
enough, man.
test. I test.
Yes.
I take. I test. So what you're saying is nobody will idolize Gallagher. You're telling me you're telling me
No
three
one
year old, 4 year
idolizing
old boys
Gallagher.
who are playing
Oh my
football
days.
in 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 Great Britain.
You see, if I
You're
see
telling me
Gallagher,
kids
if I
from
see Gallagher
Scotland
in
and
Tesco, I'm not
a
taking
little
a
bit of
picture.
Wow.
Gallagher
I'm
has to
not
take a
either.
picture with me.
you
Chai.
you're not taking pictures with Vinny as well.
No, but,
Is it because
um,
because
you
it's
see,
black? Excuse
me
me.
personally,
You're not taking picture with Vinny, right?
I would never ask a grown man for a picture. Me personally, like, I'm not a fanboy. Nah, G. Nah, I'm not saying. Oh, I'm a big fan.
But
Nah, G. I don't
but would
care
you
if you're Ronaldo.
but if you met Ronaldinho, you would.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't take a picture. Ronaldinho has to take a picture of me.
I like
You
that. I
see,
like that.
when I meet
Ronaldinho needs to take picture with you.
when I meet a celebrity, they become a fan of me. That's When I meet a celebrity, they become a fan of me.
Wow.
So they got to take a picture of me.
Let's move on then.
Let's
Okay,
move on.
Black. Ballon d'Or winner, Rodri. Your take was Vinicius robbed or break it down. Your
This is
take.
peak racism, bro. This is
Uh,
racism at its finest.
Oh, you talk about
There's nothing
Vinny?
anybody can tell me, bro.
Oh, you talk
Yeah,
about
yeah, of
Vinny?
course, of course.
Oh,
You know,
you've
the
lost your
Ballon d'Or
mind.
is the Ballon
You've
d'Or is
lost your
racist
mind.
as fuck.
Oh, you've
The
lost it.
Ballon
George
d'Or
Weah.
is racist as fuck.
You've lost it. You've lost it. You've lost
There
it.
is no way. First of all,
What skin
there is
color is
no
George Weah?
way
He's black.
Rudiger is. There's no way Rudiger is. There's no way Rudiger
20
wasn't
something.
top
That's
five.
crazy. That's crazy.
You
That's
see, you see
crazy.
the you, s- you you see George Ware was a one-time thing. They would never let it happen anymore. They will never let it happen. The whole world, the whole racist community decided and said instead of giving it to Vinny, bro, what's the point? Like, it doesn't favor the narrative. See, they're already contemplating eradicating you people, you black people already. So giving you the
I'm
Ballon
white, bro.
d'Or,
I'm white.
making you one of the best after
How are they
George Weah. This
eradicating them?
this Are you sure you're white?
I'm white, bro.
He's not white. He's
Bro,
not
you
white.
are
I
He's not
am
you
white.
white.
are
He's not
I
white.
biased.
am white.
He's not
Anyway,
white.
go ahead.
EDO. Carry on, bro.
I think he's saying it's about. I think he's saying it's about. It doesn't favor. It doesn't suit the narrative of.
What's the narrative?
Go ahead.
I'm
Go
coming.
ahead.
1 second.
Hmm. Oh, look at him blackly.
So is Ronaldinho black?
Yeah,
Can
it's
you
George
guys hear
Weah
me?
black.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah,
We
we can
can
hear
hear
you.
you.
Yes,
We
we
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes,
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 we
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 can
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 hear
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 you,
you.
you. We
bro.
can hear you, sir. We can hear you.
Am I clear?
You're
You are
clear.
Yes,
clear.
you are clear.
Yeah. Look,
Test
it's
microphone. Test
okay. It
microphone.
doesn't
You
make
are
any
clear. You
sense.
are clear.
Sorry, Vinny. Oh my, oh my God! I probably have to leave and return.
We
Yeah,
I'm
can
like
hear you.
I'm
We
like
can
he's
hear you.
30
delayed.
seconds
He's
away.
delayed. He's
Okay.
delayed.
I think your mic. Yeah, go back. You can come on and go back
Yeah,
again.
he's delayed. He's delayed.
It's delayed. Abdul, do you think like what Kimla was saying? Do you think Vini was robbed or was injustice for Vini? Because Abdul, since yesterday, the social media Twitter has been hot. Vini deserved it. Vini was robbed. Vini's this. Rodri doesn't deserve it. The amount of messages I've seen just because Vini didn't win the Ballon d'Or. Oh my God, man! In fact, I don't even know what to say. Do you think it was robbed, or do you think okay? I think football won here.
Are you
Abdul,
talking to me?
Abdul,
Oh,
Abdul,
Abdul.
Abdul, go ahead. I think Abdul
Abdul
is
went to
Am
sleep.
I clear now?
you are clear now.
Yeah,
I
you're
think
clear.
Abdul is
Abdul.
Abdul,
Am I clear now?
yeah, you are
Yeah,
clear. You
you're
are clear.
clear.
Yes.
Yeah. So I was saying like it's impossible for Vinny. I almost said it was impossible for Vinny not to win this Ballon d'Or. I'm telling
Mm-hmm.
you, that's how clear it was. It's landslide.
It wasn't a landslide, bro.
It's a
You know,
landslide.
it didn't
Let's be
perform
No,
in the
It's
honest.
not a
Copa
it's not.
America.
landslide.
No,
It's
no,
not a
Kim Black,
landslide,
it did
bro.
not perform in the Copa America. You know that. You know, you know that. It didn't
What do
do
you mean?
anything in the Copa.
How many Copa America Lionel Messi has 8 Ballon d'Ors. How many Copa
Mm-hmm.
Americas and how many World Cup has he performed? What are
It,
we talking about?
no, it
How
want
many
to,
times for
and I think it
international
performed in
has
it. Mm-hmm.
Messi delivered?
Not all of them, but yeah, I get you. Not all.
How many years? That's what I'm saying. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
even 60% of it he didn't perform.
Mm-hmm.
He could be scoring like against Azerbaijan, just like Ronaldo and these guys, but they don't really perform. You can't use he didn't perform in Copa America. That's crazy. That's terrible. It's not even
That's
Rodri
terrible.
was not even top three best players for Spain in the World Cup they just won. He wasn't even top three. You know, he was behind in performance. Rodri was behind Dani Olmo, Nico Williams, Lamine Yamal. He was
But did he
behind
play
those
well
guys
though?
on
But did he
performance
play well
level,
though?
based on performance.
But did
He
he play
was.
well though?
So you cannot use he didn't perform in Copa America. What does that have to
No,
do with
but did he
anything?
play well though?
Did Cannavaro perform in what in okay, he won the World Cup. I get it.
Mhm.
He played well, of course he played well. Is it his fault that his team got eliminated and he didn't do anything? Of course he played
He,
well.
no, he gets suspended in the third match, if I'm not
Didn't you
mistaken.
watch the Copa America or you're just
I,
watching
I
based
did,
on
I did,
sentiment?
I was the Copa America. I did watch the Copa America. I did, yes, I did.
So what? Is it
I did watch the Copa America.
He
What I'm
didn't
going,
perform.
it did, for me, it did not perform at all. It did not
He
perform in
did.
the Copa America. But I will also
what I'm
use,
saying
like
is
I said,
what I'm
I will
saying?
also judge him. I will also judge.
Exactly. He didn't perform.
We've
Okay,
seen, okay, we've seen Leo,
that's what I'm
Ronaldo,
saying.
most
But
of the players
that
that plays in the
that
lab.
shouldn't be the right criteria, though.
I
That's
won't
a
judge them
that's a
in
technical
international
criteria.
football, but what I'm gonna I won't judge them because of international football. But I believe what I think, okay, Black, what I think will happen is because I think the issue between FIFA and UEFA with Florentino Perez, because they believe there's this overall supremacy in terms of Perez belief everything goes around everything evolve around Madrid. Only can control them. So they were like, okay, if you cannot control you, the governing body will control you. Rodri, yes, the Ballon d'Or. So fight yourself. That's what they did. Fight yourself. If you believe everything evolve around you, will control you, here is the Ballon d'Or. Fight yourself. Fight yourself. And I also think because they lost their classic also too, didn't help Madrid at all. At all. That classical loss, you lost to infants at the Santiago Bernabeu. Wow. At 4-0, 7. You lost to 17, 18, 20, 19 years players in Barcelona. Interesting. Interesting. So I think it might be a little bit biased that they give it to Rodri, but I can understand why they give it to Rodri because maybe because of the Madrid stuff and everything. It's possible maybe that's the reason they give it to Rodri. But Rodri deserve it. That's a big word because if you look at the performance of last season, no. But the season they won the treble, they won the Champions League. That year, Rodri deserved it to win the Ballon d'Or that year, but he wasn't given. That year, he deserved to win it, but he wasn't given that year. He wasn't given. He wasn't given that year. That year, the year they won the treble, they won the Champions League, the Premier League, and everything. I can understand why Madrid fans are furious with the Ballon d'Or. So I understand that. I understand. Now, sympathize
But
with Madrid. Do
I
you
do.
sympathize with Madrid, or you believe
I
is
don't
it's like
I don't sympathize with anything. I don't sympathize with anything.
so you believe Rodri deserve to win it?
Yeah, yeah. I believe it was close, but I believe you could say Rodri deserved it. I don't have an issue with Rodri winning personally. I don't. I don't.
Should we address Real Madrid's class in
No,
terms of how they conducted themselves?
that was poor. That was abysmal. Madrid, that was poor. No, no, no. Madrid is the club I respect a lot, but to behave that way, no, I'm sorry, Madrid. No, Perez, that is beyond joke. No, you don't do that, man. No, 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 no,
100.
no,
Bro,
no,
even
no,
if
no.
you think that Vinny should have won, I think you need to show some class to even in losses. When you lose, you need to show some class and say congratulations, Rodri deserved it. But the way they have conducted themselves
No,
on social media
It's not good enough.
With Carlo Ancelotti with those cryptic messages saying, I want to thank my family and most importantly, I want to thank Vinny and also all the Real Madrid players what they've been posting on social media. I think it shows a lack of class and a lack of disrespect, and it shows disrespect is disrespect. I think you can't take the loss. on like you can't be. I don't know, man. I think it's just disrespectful, lack of class. You know, you have to take some L's. You have to take some L's sometimes,
I
and you
didn't,
need to
I
take it like
didn't,
a man.
I didn't believe Madrid would behave. That behavior was poor, man. That was a poor behavior. That was very poor.
It's embarrassing, isn't it? Like you can't be doing that.
I rate Madrid
Boycotting.
very highly, but for them to behave that way, for them to
Yeah,
behave that way,
lack of class.
it's poor
Lack
from
of
them.
class.
It's poor from Madrid. It's poor. Very, very poor from them. Very poor. Very, very poor. We'll see how it goes because Friday we'll be doing a preview for Manchester United Chelsea. Guys, please be here. We'll be doing a live preview between Manchester United and Chelsea, and we possibly should be able to know the latest on Ruben Amorim because I'm hearing his first match might be against Ipswich Town because he's taking he's gonna be coaching a team against them. I think Amona something. And their match is on Friday. Is going on at the moment right now, but the agreement has not been concluded yet. So they are waiting because he has a match on Friday, which he wants to coach in that match. That might be his final farewell matches for Sporting Lisbon before he departs to Manchester. So guys, like the video, guys, like the video, subscribe, smash that freaking like button, guys. Smash the like button, guys. Like that video, my people. Peace out. God bless. Peace, my people.
Take care, man.
Lads, like the vid.